hustling, 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 hustling.
Hey there, my name is Nick Manji and I'm a senior class of 2009 at Duarte High School. This is me my sophomore year of high school, pretending to be Napoleon Bonaparte for a world history project. Now this is me pretending to get shot. But that has nothing to do with what you're about to see. I'd like to take some time to talk about alcohol. Now who am I to be speaking about alcohol? I mean, I'm only 17 and the legal drinking age is 21, isn't it? Well, recently a small group of about 100 college presidents is disagreeing with our oh so wonderful government. They call themselves the Amethyst Initiative, founded by this man, Dr. John McArdle. Their argument is that restricting people under 21 from drinking increases and encourages binge drinking. In other words, restricting people under 21 from drinking alcohol is just like telling a middle school girl that she can't have a boyfriend. The Amethyst Initiative isn't claiming to be trying to lower the drinking age, but simply they want to open discussion in Congress. The federal law says any state that wants to consider lowering its drinking age faces a 10% deduction in highway funds. So is our country maintaining the idea of popular sovereignty? The principle that the government is run by the people's will? Or is the government finding ways to bypass the general public's true will? So let's start off by looking at why alcohol is so evil. Alcohol, also called ethyl alcohol, grain alcohol, ethanol, fermentation alcohol, is a colorless, lipid, volatile, flammable, water-miscible liquid, C2H5OH, having an ethyl-like odor and pungent, burning taste. The intoxicating principle of fermented liquors produced by yeast fermentation of certain carbohydrates as grains, molasses, starch, or sugar, or obtained synthetically by hydration of ethylene, or as a byproduct of certain hydrocarbon syntheses, used chiefly as a solvent in the extraction of specific substances in beverages, medicines, organic synthesis, lotions, tonics, colognes, rubbing compounds, and automobile radiator antifreeze, and as a rocket fuel. Basically, it makes you feel really good. When abused though, alcohol can impair your ability to operate certain machinery or vehicles. In 2007, an estimated 12,998 people died in alcohol-impaired traffic crashes. More than 100,000 US deaths are caused by excessive alcohol consumption. And according to the National Center on Addiction and Substance Abuse, youths who drink alcohol are 50 times more likely to use cocaine than those who never drink? I guess it's beer pong today, cokehead tomorrow. In the United States, you are legally considered an adult when you reach the age of 18. Many civil rights and privileges are gained when you turn 18, except of course being able to consume an alcoholic beverage. So let's go over all the things you can do as an 18-year-old. On your 18th birthday, you can legally purchase and smoke tobacco products. Tobacco is the cause of over 440,000 deaths in the US as opposed to alcohol's 100,000. When you're 18, you can legally purchase and smoke a hallucinogen drug called salvia, with effects comparable to LSD. But no rum yet. Many young people took advantage of their right to suffrage this past election, replacing the wonderful Mr. George W. Bush with the icon of hope, Barack Obama. I guess you can vote for our leaders, just don't celebrate with a drink. When you turn 18, you are forced to register with the government to be drafted in the event a draft is re-enlisted. You can put your life on the line for a country, but no Bacardi yet. I'd also like to point out that the great law of the land, the Constitution, officially applies to you as a legal adult. That being said, the Second Amendment grants you the right to bear arms or own a firearm. You can have a pistol, but no beer. You also have many responsibilities when you turn 18, and you are held liable for your actions. In other words, you can go to jail. Real jail. And we all have heard stories of what that's like. Now that you're 18, you can legally have sexual intercourse, view sexually explicit materials, and even star in your very own sex film. Wouldn't it be a surprise to see that shy blonde girl from third period on the big screen? And we've all seen the commercials for those scandalous Girls Gone Wild videos, and we always hear,
"Must be 18 or older to call."
Well, guess who's 18 or older? But how can you order anything without a credit card? Don't worry. Turning 18 means you can get started spending what you don't have and living like a real American. And should your financial situation decline, why not try your luck with the lottery? Because now you can go to your local 7-Eleven and get a quick pick just like your old man. But maybe the lottery isn't for you. Depending on where you go, you can now try your luck at a poker table at your nearest casino, now that you're all grown up. And while you're out having some fun, turning 18 grants you access to those strip clubs you've always heard about. On a completely irrelevant side note, you can now also get a room at the nearest hotel. Maybe all this partying isn't your cup of tea. Don't worry, you can now get into most nightclubs and simply go dancing. Real clubs, not that all ages crap. Geez, well, if the government can trust us with all these rights and privileges, they must know we're finally responsible adults. Well, according to our elected leaders, we're still not mature enough to handle ourselves with an alcoholic beverage. Do you think it's fair that our government can expect us to go overseas to a foreign country and put ourselves on the front lines of a war that many of us don't even agree with and still deny us a drink? In conclusion, the Amethyst Initiative might not be successful with their attempts to open Washington's minds about alcohol, but it's a shame to live ignorantly under the rule of a government who thinks we can't handle ourselves. Just because it's the law doesn't mean it's right.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land.